right, last section. Let's go. 10.4, controlling the spread of disease. So we've got to look at ways to prevent the transfer of pathogens. And the simplest way to do that is just simply stop them from spreading. And we can do these from such simple measures like good hygiene, effective sanitation, and waste disposal. Okay, so I've got a table here that we'll go through, and that's pretty much it. So ways that we can prevent the spread of pathogens. First would be hygienic food prep. So it's incredibly important, and y'all are lucky enough to live in America where we have the Food and Drug Administration as well as local entities that go into restaurants and make sure food prep is occurring the way that it should. So things that we need to look at. We need to keep food cold so that bacteria and fungi reproduce more slowly. So this would be very important when you have freezers in restaurants and in stores. If they go out, all that food has to be removed, or it's supposed to be removed. We need to prepare food hygienically to avoid contamination by washing our hands really well with soap, cleaning work surfaces, and products with bleach to kill certain pathogens. We need to cook food well, so long enough at high temperatures to kill bacteria and fungi. And this is happening in even our school cafeterias and lunchrooms. They have to have specific regulation of temperatures of your food. I mean, everything is controlled with the food that you're eating from school even. We need to cover food to prevent flies landing on it before eating. So flies are not good to have around our food. And then use separate chopping boards and utensils for cutting uncooked meat. So y'all know, if you've ever dealt with anyone in the kitchen who's dealing with raw meat, they're like, hey, get away, I got raw meat on my hands, get back, get back. I have to tell my kids this all the time when I'm preparing things like chicken or hamburger meat or steak or something. We just need to contain that where it is, clean whatever surface it's been on, and then, of course, wash our hands really well. And then again, washing hands after you use the bathroom or before handling food. So just be clean, right? Okay, moving on to the section on personal hygiene, which is really popular right now, even at our school with the coronavirus going around. We need to wash with soap that removes substances that trap pathogens, and as well as pathogens themselves from the skin. Use tissues when you sneeze or cough into that elbow. Dispose of used tissues as soon as possible because they can still be alive on those. And then wash hands after you use the bathroom. Wash your hands. Pretty simple, right? Waste disposal. Waste food is a food source for flies that can act as vectors for transmissible diseases, and so should be disposed of in a sealed container. So waste foods are just anything that, like raw meat or anything that you need to get rid of quickly. Try to seal it, get rid of it. This is why trash cans are really important in cities, because of the way that we need to dispose of our waste and not transmit diseases. Rubbish bins should be covered and removed to landfills for disposal or burning regularly. Again, we just heavily rely, because we live in America with so many resources, we rely on our garbage men. They're so important. They are an essential worker. And it's so important for our day-to-day. My husband traveling to Haiti, working with a community down there, he said it's just crazy. Like, there's trash everywhere. Like, no wonder disease spreads. There is no sanitation facility. There's no one coming to get trash. And then moving on to just sanitation in general. Homes and public places should have plumbing and drains to safely remove feces and waste, which can carry pathogens. So again, you live in America, you have a bathroom at your home most likely, you have bathrooms here at school. We don't have to worry about where our wastes are going. And then, of course, raw sewage must be treated to remove solid waste and kill pathogens before being released into the environment. And again, we have wastewater facilities here in Corinth, Mississippi that treat all the waste that are removed from your potties, and it's something we just don't even have to think about it. Now, in future units, way down the line, I believe it's unit 22, we will look at the way sewage is treated. But other than that, we're going to wrap this unit up. Wash your hands and stay clean. Love and miss y'all.